Hey Hermes, how you doing? Right, so this is likely where the high was, and we may see the high again, or there should be a prominent crest or peak here on the 11th. But this is probably where the high was, and there's a notable there was a notable trade opportunity there. Interesting. Okay. All right, so we broke them and we're bouncing around there. Important price level on the 7th. Probably, it's probably this price level. Well, that's an important one too. We might see this. Hard to say, but we might see this. There's an important price level tomorrow, like on a multi-day scale that'll be highlighted. Yep. Yeah, pretty big move off of the low in January, but February's got a pretty notable move to the downside. This is probably where the low is for the year, somewhere around April, May, or excuse me, March, April. It is definitely a bullish year for Bitcoin. Like this is super bullish, this chart, but there's a little bit of a decline here in the next month or so. Opportunity decline, if you ask me. Hey Carolyn, how you doing? All right, so we should decline around the close through a price level that we declined through once before. It's interesting. It's making it like this, and this are trade opportunities. Yeah, so some volatility, and looks like we probably have a trough at the end of the day today. Possibly a lower price level tomorrow. But there's a notably bullish move tomorrow out of what appears to be, yeah, maybe first thing in the morning. There's a reversal. That could be interesting. Princess of Discs, clairvoyance. Yeah, okay. That was very helpful, actually. So I think probably there's a close out of a short position. If you didn't already do so in the morning, which was the plan, there's likely another opportunity to close out of the position here around 10 o'clock, 10 to 11 ish. Huh. Interesting. This is looking more and more bearish to me this day. Yeah, and then there's another unicursal at the open. Yikes. But you see how there's three trade opportunities. These are on the upper end of the range, indicating, and they're aligned with the ace of discs, so indicating that this is a very important price level here. Let's make that the ace of discs price level. This I do in brown. See, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 trade opportunities. There was also this trade opportunity at the low, but that was like a completely different kind of, like a different time frame strategy, where you could have opened up a short long position here and closed it at this peak here. Is what it looks like. So there's two lows as well. Matter of fact, I think we might actually go higher, like back. Well, whatever. There's a bit of a rally here, but we break down around the close. So very soon, we break down through a price level that we broke down through once before. Hey Raymond, so I would probably just take the loss there, Raymond. Like this is pretty. This is looking like a pretty ugly day, or ugly week, for the most part. You should be in a short position from the third. Yes, from right here. I'm not sure why you're in the long position, but we've been talking about being short from this position here, which would have made a lot of money. Could have closed it out here at this labradorite. Really choppy day. Yeah, I think probably your best bet. I mean, it's you should sell and get into a short position, is my sense. Because I think we're going to be lower tomorrow and then rally out of that low. I'm just it's like that rally is at the end of the day, it appears, and they're selling off from it. This must be a big move midday. But it's Princess of Discs. So this is establishment of sound foundation here. I think we're probably going to be lower tomorrow, guys. And I'm not seeing this big move from the bottom of a range to the top of a range. At least on the 7th, I'm not seeing it. I wonder if it takes place on the 8th. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it looks like it probably does take place here on the 8th. Off of the low, there's a big move to the upside. But the 8th is bearish too. Bearish. I would definitely be on the short side. It would have been nice to get in there. Like, this was the plan, to get in at this level here in the midst of this. Remember, we were discussing the sequence of events, Raymond? We were discussing the sequence of events being um, yeah, fast sudden move higher, decline, and then another fast sudden move higher. Fast sudden move higher, decline, fast sudden move higher, and that's where we advise to get in on the short position. And so that would be definitively in the money by now, with what appears to be another sharp decline here at the end of the day, breaking through a support we recently broke through. So it's probably this one here. That's my guess, around here.
Hey, Carolyn's thinking about going long on 9th or 13th.
SPC, sure. And a high on the 2nd. This might be the high on the that we have for the 7th. Either that or, like, we're coming up on a high here on the 7th for SPC. Not sure why you want to get in there. The 9th. Oh, I see you. Yeah, so there might be an opportunity there. But I would probably wait until the 23rd. That's where I would get in again on SPC probably on the 23rd. Raymond, I'd say I think there's a good shot, yeah, that you would make some money if you opened up a put. Just make sure it's not out of the money. No out of the money puts. It needs to be at the money or in the money. In the money is always the best. I mean, there's a good shot. It's not the best timing to get into a put. Like you should be in a put from where we were discussing on Friday. This was our entry point here on the third. So it is more risky than usual. But like this is where we were talking about, right? Big move to the upside, decline, and then the second big move to the upside would offer that opportunity to open up a short position. That would be significantly in the money. You could have closed it here, open up another short position here, another short position here. I mean, we're not far. I'd say these were probably opportunities to open up short positions. So you're not far off from that. Princess of Discs. There's a pretty good day trade on the 8th, opening up a long position in the morning. You could close it in the midst of this erratic behavior. Open up a short position there between 10 and 11 and close it at the end of the day. Huh. I probably wouldn't do the long position. I'd just open up a short position there on the 8th, close it at the end of the day, probably open up another short position in the midst of a rally. Um, so if you guys are wondering about tomorrow, excuse me, there may be a nice move here right around the opener in the pre-market to the upside. It's possible that we have a pretty like unexpected move here. It does come with a reversal and then a low. So like if you were to, if we were going to the upside, like notably right around the open, I'd probably use that as an opportunity to get into a short position, and then you could close that short position. In the morning on the 8th. I think the 8th is where we see this big retracement that we have on the monthly. Right here, this move from the bottom of the range to the top of the range, I think that probably actually takes place on the 8th. Oh, and I made notes. 9 of Wands here in the morning on the 8th. I'm not seeing anything about the State of the Union so much. Nope. Let me see. Nothing really standing out regarding like speech. Oh well, actually, on the 8th, we have this. This is speaking that can be trusted. Somebody's speaking about something here around towards the early afternoon session on the 8th. But that I don't think that's has to do with the speaker's the State of the Union address really. Um, Yeah, I think probably a long position in the morning and could be closed out at the end of the day, and uh, a short position opened up at the end of the day. But I think we go lower. I think we'll be lower tomorrow. At some point. Probably, let's see. Yeah, so there's a bit of a rally there first thing in the morning tomorrow. I think I'd take that opportunity to open up a short position. Hermes is sitting on my mouse. Thanks, Hermes. What did you want me to look for on the 8th? Switch this back to the 8th. The 8th, at the end of the day, is probably the best opportunity that I see moving forward for a short position. I mean, by best opportunity, I mean like it's the clearest. And there's also that day trade. You could open up a long position in the morning and close it at the end of the day on the 8th as well. And then Carolyn, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's looking pretty bearish in February. Let's see this. Yeah. Significantly bearish in February. And it looks like the high's already in. Right, the high was here on the 3rd. Or excuse me, on the second, third. What do we have here? Second. Missed it by a day, I think. But in any case, this is probably the high. We may see it again on the 11th. There's a day trade tomorrow for Bitcoin. nothing about opening up a position today per se on the 1 month, but there is a day trade. Right, so it looks like probably there's a big move to the upside. So before this move higher, like an unexpected move, the star, you want to get in before this move, and then there's a failed attempt to break through key resistance. That would be the exit when we hit this key resistance, exiting at that point. That's Bitcoin for tomorrow, anyways. Hey, Vanessa. Um, what the heck? What's going on here? It's being weird. Why doesn't it just show me ocean? What the heck's going on here? That's really annoying. How about a chart, my friends? What the heck? Oh, here we go. Um, ocean, ocean, ocean.
February 9th and 11th.
No, I definitely wouldn't go long on February 9th. Maybe I would. I just noticed I left something out. I think I did. I might have done a. Was it ocean? Or it might have been a different one where I noticed I left out unicursal markers. I just noticed on here I left out unicursal markers as well. Good old Mercury retrograde. Huh, it looks like that's the only spot. Possibly something here as well on the 14th I'm picking up on. I'll just put one over there because I'm sensing something going on there. See, we really don't know how low. This is just going to be a prominent low. It doesn't mean it's going to be a good buy opportunity. There is a trade there, but it's to the upside. I think probably the 7th if you're looking to get in. Oh, yeah, probably the 7th. If you're still looking to get in there. Yeah, that's where I would get in, probably on the 7th. It's really choppy. This whole area over here was really like a cluster. Well, not necessarily the 17th. Remember, you want to follow the sequence of events, right? So follow the sequence of events. It's most likely the 17th. However, I'm actually not seeing a trade opportunity on the 17th. So the trade opportunity is I think it's probably on the 16th actually, and then again on like the 19th, you might have another opportunity. Yeah, I think probably you definitely don't want to wait until the 9th, but there's this key support level on the 6th, 7th for ocean. There's a support level here, so let's take a look and see what we find. Boom, that support level, right? So we're now above this support right here. This is major support. What a move. All right, my friends, I'm well past 4. I got on a little late, but I got to roll. So let me just do a recap of the S&P real quick. My sense is that we have a lower price level tomorrow is because we had these 3 opportunities, one at the open, one early just before midday, and then one in the afternoon, but not at the close. It's before the close, right? They're all peaks, right? So there's a trade opportunity the following day. I never notated this or annotated this as the ace of discs. Hermes, you want to go down, buddy? Right, there was also a day trade in here from here to here or here to here. But it looks like this is an exit most likely. And this is looking more bearish. Every time I look at it, it looks more bearish to me. It's a bullish theme card, but really I think we're probably in the fluctuation there. Right? It's the um the chariot energy, which kind of it's one of the energies that's usually stretched out over more than one day. Yeah, and I think the bullish is actually going to take place on the 8th. Well, there's a move here, right? Early in the morning, there's going to be a move here first thing in the morning. Unexpected, improbable move to the upside to oversold or overbought territory or an overbought crest. There'll be a reversal off that to a low. And I think we probably go south at the end of the day. It's kind of iffy there, but that's probably where I would, if I'm looking to do like an overnight kind of short, that's probably where I would get out. And then we have these low correlators here on the 10th. Yeah. As far as like the next really clear trade, recapping that, there's a day trade in the morning on the 8th, open up a long position, close the long position at the end of the day. And I'd also say open up a short position at the end of the day on the 8th. No, I don't. I'd close that short. I'd close that long position probably between 10 and 11. And this isn't going to be a high per se, but there'll be a rally at the end of the day that offers an opportunity to short. That's the 8th. Um, Matter of fact, okay, so now this is making more sense to me. I think probably there's an opportunity to open up a long position here and close a long position at the end of the day in near overbought territory, but it's kind of choppy. There's a lot of back and forth here. We have this is a choppy day, the 7th. In any case, I got to roll, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. As always, make sure you follow the rule of karma. That's what it's all about for me. Making sure we got angel investors running all over the place, doing good deeds. So 5% of the profits from this information, pay it forward. 5% of the profits, pay it back to the channel. You can do that at our website, Tarot for Traders. And then make sure you spend that money out of love. As long as you spend it out of love, the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold in all directions. We're also going to have our, we're probably going to have our, at some point this week, we should have the ability on our website again to make purchases. We're almost through the process of a new merchant account, so look out for that, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.